Discipline equals freedom?
There are no shortcuts.
Holy shit! Wow, somebody had a lot of fun creating this wacky character in the fucking Fallout New Vegas character customization engine. Wow! Oh man, it's gonna be hard for me not to go full fucking ableist on this guy. Hey, can we clip this for an emote? Wow, boy, this guy, this is our Grug emote. This is our Grug emote. Wow, this is a real person. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought I was gonna do the God is a He video, but now we have to do this. Okay. Oh, right, I had the gain pumped up super loud. No wonder it scared y'all. Okay, can we develop some lore in this video? Okay, listen. Here's my theory, okay? Alright, listen. Here's my theory, alright? So, Grug over here, I don't care what his real name is, Grug over here was frozen in a block of ice in the Atlantic Sea, okay? And due to a combination of global warming and a foreign object smacking against the glaciatic ice shelf that he was frozen within, he got broken off into the open sea and began to thaw. Thankfully, the corpse of a polar bear was there for him to float on the skeletal structure of, and like the rotten meat, and he was able to eventually fly back to the mainland by riding one of the vultures that came to pick away at the polar bear, okay? Unfortunately, the foreign object that hit the glaciatic shelf he was frozen within was a smartphone that had one video saved on it, okay? And it was a Steven Crowder video, okay? On the regressive left or something. So that's pretty much what we have today, all right? Grug is about to smash his way into our hearts.
There are no shortcuts. There are no hacks.
Why is he talking to me like this? Holy shit, look at his lips. Look at how he enunciates.
There are no shortcuts. There are no hacks.
Life is suffering, fool!
If you want to take the
Oh my god, of course he's a Navy SEAL. Jocko Willink? Jocko? Jocko? All right. Jocko, codename Grug of Navy SEALs. Let's do it. Host of the Jocko podcast. Wait. Jocko podcast, leadership and discipline.
This is Jocko podcast number 178 with Echo Charles and me, Jocko Willink. Good evening, Echo.
Good evening.
Honorable mother and father, the difficulty of the journey you made to see me was clearly evident in your disheveled hair and in the hollows, heart and soul, regardless of life or death.
Is this poetry reading?
Thinking, are you really that happy that you don't have a girlfriend? And if you are that happy that you don't have a girlfriend,
his face
they
has
kept
so many
you
wrinkles.
in lockdown, right?
His body is so big.
They kept you in a serious lockdown.
Yes.
Because
When we start eating human meat, okay, this is the shit I want. This is some fucking tenderloin shit right here. This is some prime fucking New York steak shit. This guy's forearms.
remember, I mean, when you're a boy, when you're 10 years old, when you're 11 years old, 12 years old, like you're already looking at girls like, oh, I want to hang out with that. We make sacrifices to preserve our culture because our way of life offers something that...
Is he struggling to read? Okay, that's enough. Why is it black and white? Is it true Jocko sleeps with a pillow under his gun? It's okay. We gotta focus. We gotta focus.
Easy road, I promise you, it's longer and more painful than the hard road. I know. I've lived it. I've ventured down the easy road at times in my life, and it never led to anywhere good. The positive things in my life always came when I faced the biggest challenges. I joined the Navy. I took the hard road in the Navy and made it into the SEAL teams. There, I had the honor of leading men in combat. I learned some lessons along the way, lessons that have been tested on...
Oh, shit. Fuck me. I'm just a millennial. I can't handle that many lessons coming at me that fast.
...the battlefield, and when implemented...
What the fuck? Listen, how can people like this unironically complain about people using the term toxic masculinity? Listen up, you piece of shit! Life is hard! Here are some lessons! I shoot them!
...lead to success in any arena. One of the best things I've learned...
He barely fits in this suit. Listen, respect to people taking care of their bodies. I know this guy juices. There's no way someone who looks like this doesn't fucking juice. But respect to someone who lifts.
...is that anyone has what it takes to travel the hard road, to walk the path.
Does anyone think he looks a little bit like Tyler One? I can't be the only one thinking this. I can't be the only one thinking there's some similarity. Somewhere. An aborted child that somehow survived, perhaps. We may never know.
That leads to success. That includes you. It won't be easy. It will demand everything you've got to give, but you can do it.
Wow, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I've actually put a lot of work into my like YouTube startups and shit. Like I work pretty hard actually. Thank you. I'm doing my best. You approve of what I do, right? Because I work hard. Another podcast dude DM me on Twitter asking to do some podcast shit with me. That's pretty cool, right? I don't know.
And I want to give you 3 key principles I've learned that will help you to get it done.
Fucking DJ Khaled coming in hot.
Principle number 1, discipline equals freedom.
Okay.
That's not a contradiction. It's an equation.
Why does he have to talk like this to me? Why does he have to talk like this to me? He wasn't a fucking drill sergeant, was he? He's a Navy SEAL.
Discipline might appear to be the opposite of freedom, but in fact, discipline is the path to freedom. Discipline is the driver of daily execution. Discipline defeats the infinite excuses that hold you back.
See, in addition to this being hilarious, I actually agree with literally everything that he's said so far. I am a firm believer in like the ethics of hard work, of discipline, of constant struggle. I do admire this. The problem is I know this is being like used to feed into a narrative that don't complain about society, don't complain about the fact that one medical expense could ruin your entire life. If you just worked hard enough, everything would be fine. If things aren't fine, it's because you haven't worked hard enough. That's the problem I have with this, because that's what he's selling. It's their way of like pitching this like this incredibly like apathetic, disillusioned, don't complain about the way things are even as they get worse mentality. But like principally the idea that people should be disciplined, that discipline leads to a better life, and that discipline can lead to you having more freedom, because usually we're just slaves to our immediate sense of comfort, which doesn't lead to greater like happiness in the future. I agree with that.
Some people think motivation is what will compel them to get things done. But motivation is just an emotion, a feeling. And like all feelings, it's fickle.
As opposed to discipline, which is a fact.
It comes and goes. You can't count on motivation to be there when you need to get through truly challenging times. But you can count on discipline. Discipline is something you dictate.
Man, they're really like fucking it up with these graphics here today. That shit swiveled and then it was 3D.
Motivation won't make you exercise every day. Discipline will. Motivation won't stay up late and finish a project for you. Discipline will. Motivation isn't going to get you out of bed in the morning. Discipline will.
You guys know the... What is it? What is it, Reddit? Isn't it Get Motivated? Get Motivated, this massive subreddit, and it's so fucking cringy, and it's literally just people making image macros of like, you can do it. The first 87 times you fail. Like, here, wait, all time. It's all like motivation porn. Here's like a skinny person lifting. Wait, where are the image macro ones? It's just like a small... Birds that are born in a cage think freedom is a crime. Oh, these ones are all so long. I thought they were like... Yeah, there we go. It's like this stuff. Is this literally this PragerU video? So far, not a single thing has happened in this video that I disagree with. I love Captain Picard. All right, we got to finish the video. I'm really enjoying this, by the way. This might actually be the only PragerU video that we've gotten 2 minutes and 18 seconds into, and so far not a single objectionable comment has been made. Not to me, at least.
Make discipline part of your daily life, and your daily life will get better. Principle number 2, stay humble. In life, you are...
Excuse me, mister. You spent the first minute bragging. Okay, no. Continue, please.
You're going to have to do things that you don't want to do. Maybe things that you don't think you should have to do. Things that offend your precious ego. When I got done with basic SEAL training...
He's glaring even in the fucking drawing they made of him.
...and reported on board SEAL Team 1, you know what I was assigned to do? I was assigned to clean toilets. That's right. Despite having just graduated some of the most difficult military training in the world, despite being assigned to an elite commando unit, my first mission at the actual SEAL team was to clean toilets.
Yeah, isn't that what they do? Like newbie breaking? Like, hey, you ain't shit. Do our fucking laundry, right? Isn't that a thing? Right? Also, depersonalization and breaking down the ego are a huge part of military training. I don't know what that has to do with like living day-to-day life, but okay.
Not exactly a glorious job.
Someone has to keep the fucking toilets clean. I sure as fuck don't. My toilet's disgusting. Fuck out of here.
But you know what? I did it. I did it to the best of my ability and took pride in doing it well.
Is this him bragging?
And that attitude got noticed. If I cared that much about how clean the toilets were, people knew I would do a good job with even more important assignments.
They're murdering brown children.
After a short period of time, I got those more important assignments. But it was humility that opened the door for me. Now, being humble does not mean you shouldn't be confident. You certainly have to believe that you are a capable person. But don't let confidence turn into arrogance.
I still don't disagree with anything he's saying. I know that this is being used to justify an abhorrent worldview, and I call them out on that all the time, okay? I'm not letting that slip by. But just for, like, motivation porn, being screamed at by Grug isn't that bad. I actually kind of like this. This is my ASMR.
So keep your ego in check and stay humble. The third and final principle, take ownership of everything.
Uh-oh. Are we talking about private property? We might have a problem here.
I call this extreme ownership. In the military, the best leaders and the best troops were the ones that took ownership of everything in their world.
Like, is this like imperialism? What do you mean?
Not just the things they were responsible for, but for every challenge and obstacle that impacted their mission. When something went wrong, they cast no blame.
Okay, so ownership over your actions, not ownership over property. I don't fucking know with this guy, okay? This guy's fucking crazy. For all I know, the third missive, okay? The first one, what was the first one? Be disciplined. The second one, stay humble. And the third one could have been, never nut directly into a pussy. Always pull out and shoot it onto your hand, and then rub it against the crotch to ensure insemination. This way, the sperm have to swim farther from the base of the vagina rather than up against the cervix to the egg, which means they'll have to swim farther, and that way you'll have a stronger baby because they'll have to get more exercise beforehand. I don't know. Like, that's what the third thing could have been. In fact, I think I'm going to enter like a Vogue state as he talks about this one, and I think I'm just going to pretend that's what he's talking about because that's actually... This guy fucking yoinks his fucking rock hard 8-foot dick rope out of the chick and blasts a gallon into his fucking safety bucket by the bed, and then he starts grabbing it. If you want the really good if you want the really strong kids, you don't smear the cum against the vagina. You actually put the bitch in a pool and dump the cum bucket in there. That way, they have to swim through the pool. Up inside, and then they fertilize the He's got a little obstacle course. Okay. Can we please continue with the video?
They made no excuses. They took ownership of the problem and fixed it. You can implement this attitude as well, not only in your job, but in your life. Let other people blame their parents, their boss, or the system. Let weak
there it is. No, there it is. That's when the otherwise unobjectionable like motivation stuff turns into apathetic like status quo defense for the failures of the system. Okay.
People complain that the world isn't fair. You are the leader of your life. Take ownership of everything in it. So, be disciplined in all that you do. Don't subject yourself to the whims of motivation. Stay humble and be willing to do what needs to be done.
And don't complain about healthcare.
Take extreme ownership of your life and everything in it. Then, choose the hard path. The path of responsibility.
Wouldn't the hard path be like fighting against an unjust system you live within to make the world a better place, and not just like ignoring it and sucking it up and going about your day-to-day life?
Hard work, and sacrifice. The path of discipline, humility, and ownership that ultimately leads to freedom. If you follow these principles, then nothing in the world will stop you. I'm Jocko Willink, host of the Jocko podcast and author of Extreme Ownership for Prager University.
Oh my god. That's the hardest I've laughed in so long. Oh my god. I can't believe I chanced on this, that I didn't know this video had happened. God damn, thank you to whoever donated. Thank you to whoever donated and said I should watch the God is a He video. I didn't, and I'm not going to, but this was 1,000 times better for me. Oh my god. Alright, listen up, you people. I need you to comb over that video, and I need HD screen caps of Jocko's face, and I want the most confused face of his possible. The most confused Neanderthal-like face, and that's that's an emote. That's going on an emote on my fucking Discord, that's going as an emote in my Vosh.gg chat, and I'm tweeting out the picture in HD so everyone can, like, share in the hilarity, okay? I'm crying right now. Somebody already did in the stream discussion Discord. Well, let's give it a look. God damn. Oh god. Salivala, I don't know yet. I'll think on it, okay? I don't want to kill myself anymore after the Boomer video. I'm actually feeling pretty happy to be alive. I'm glad I share a planet with Jocko. Can we get some can we get some, like, glamour shots of him? Jocko Willink. He's like, man, what an absolute fucking unit in every picture of him. Holy shit. Here's the intro to his exclusive fucking backdoor barnyard sex video. Oh man. God, he looks so mad. Oh god, he looks like such a caveman. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I actually have a soft spot in my heart for men who look like cavemen. Okay, who was Marv from Sin City? I've also got a soft spot in my heart for him. I don't know why. Men that actually look like somebody, like, chiseled a face onto a brick. I don't know. Like, I'm not sexually attracted to them in the slightest. There's just something so endearing. Uh-huh. What chat? In the stream chat. Oh no. It's from stream discussion. Fuck! It's the same! It's him! God damn. Oh man. That guy, the fucking Jocko can Thanos snap my jockstrap against my asshole any day. Jesus Christ. Oh man. And what's the name of, I think isn't it the same guy? Yeah, Mickey Rourke. No, wait. What's the name of the... Yeah, Mickey Rourke. Wait, who's the one... Wait. Who's the one who played Hellboy? Ron fucking Perlman, okay? Ron Perlman too. I don't know what it is, okay? it's something about the Grugs, okay? Listen, us lefties, we gotta be out there and standing for the Grugs, okay? Because all it takes is like one dude who looks like this to be a leftist to like single-handedly fucking bread pill half of America, okay? I really like the original Hellboy movie. I haven't seen it in like a decade though. Maybe my opinions would change if I watched it again. I haven't seen the new Hellboy either. Wait, is he the new Hellboy too? No, it's a different guy. Damn, that sucks. I mean, it's still good, but he doesn't look like Grug outside the... Okay, what are we doing? God, that was good.